Hey everyone, welcome back to Daily Downshift. I'm your host Nestor, and today we are installing the carbon fiber engine cover finally on the Corvette C8. Alrighty, so we get here and look at this. It's like we're pulling up at a mechanic shop. This guy's already got all the tools ready to go. How's it going, man? You're my mechanic for today?
Yeah, man, we got our little tool set here.
Nice,
10mm socket.
Yeah, we don't need anything automatic. We're doing it by hand, old-fashioned, right?
That's what we do here.
So I'm gonna open up this this hood here, the back hood, and we're gonna let this thing breathe a little because I'm assuming it's a little spicy in there right now.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be hot, isn't it?
Yep. So I've seen a bunch of videos from other YouTubers on how to actually remove the engine cover, but no one really explained how to take this little clip off here. I'll show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. This clip right here, this is the problem, and so we kind of had to figure it out ourselves, and we know a surefire way that it'll come off, and we'll show you guys that in a second once this engine cools off. All right guys, so we're sitting here in the hood, the back hood of the car. Here's the carbon fiber engine cover that we're going to be installing, but of course we have to take off the stock one. 4 bolts that you gotta basically take out with a torque wrench, and then of course we also need to take out this little clip here at the front. Let's go ahead and put this off to the side real quick. And what we're gonna have to do here is, so squeeze this. If you guys can see, I'm using gloves, so it's not the greatest here, but
matching gloves as well.
Yeah, oh yeah, with the car, perfect. So there's this little thing here you gotta push in, right? And at the same time, you have to take a screwdriver and push underneath here, and it just lifts up just like that. Hopefully you guys got that. We'll do it one more time just to show you. So this clips in, you hear a clip. This, actually I'll take off my glove. So this pushes in just like that, and once it's in, you put the screwdriver underneath it, push, and it comes off. So once this is off, and I'm gonna get my glove back on here, what you wanna do is just pull this right off and push it underneath it, and now we have basically this freed up. So all we have to do is take off these 4 bolts, and the engine cover will come right off.
So we've got the 10mm here. Make sure it fits on your bolts. That's the one you want to use. Put it on there, and then you just want to unscrew. They're actually very easy.
Yeah, they're not on too tight, are they, from factory?
No, not at all. And then that's it. You could probably just hand remove those.
Yep.
Okay.
Go ahead and loosen all 4 sides, and then we'll just do the rest of them by hand.
Easy.
Get the other side nice and loose. This engine cover needs to go, man. It is so bland.
It is.
It's gonna look so much better with the carbon fiber one. Dude, I can't wait to see what it looks like when the actual hood's down.
I know.
And you can see through the glass. That's gonna be interesting.
I know, and this thing's a sauna right now in here.
Yeah, it's hot.
You just drove.
Yep.
And that
I was taking it easy too.
And then now we can just unscrew them.
Yep, just by hand. Make sure they don't drop, obviously.
And that with gloves because it's hot.
Yeah, that would suck if it dropped, huh?
I mean, there's a bit of room, but if you don't hear it drop to the bottom, you're pretty much screwed.
Yep.
All right, that's one.
So this is what the bolts actually look like. If we can get it to focus here. There we go. And yeah, once you do take off the actual bolt, make sure to move these, because these will be sitting on top of it. So just simply move them off and underneath the cover itself.
Number 3.
There's number 3. Yeah, this one's rusty for some reason. We got a used screw, man. I'm about to take this vehicle back and complain.
All right, just pop that.
Yep, put it right underneath. And so now the cover itself is exposed. You can simply pull it off. Go ahead, pull it off. It's super easy. Doesn't take much effort. There's yeah, just wiggle it out there. It's held.
That is it.
By that, and there we go. The engine cover is off just like that, and this is what it looks like bare with no engine cover. So it's pretty interesting that this is a backing and the one that we got doesn't, but honestly I think this is just for cushioning purposes. It's not necessary whatsoever, so we're not going to remove this and put it onto that one. Now, one thing we do need is this clip right here because it holds that hose. So we're going to need to take this out and put it onto the carbon fiber one. And it's really interesting because you can't just pull it straight out because there's a bunch of grooves and stuff here, and you're going to bend them. They're plastic. And so what you need to do to pull it out is actually just rock it back and forth and sway it. So I'm just going to go ahead here and apply some leverage.
Give us a little demo.
You're going to want to just go back and forth, left and right like this, getting one of the threads out at a time. That's going to be the most important thing. So we have one thread out, there's a second thread, third thread, fourth is coming out, there's the fourth, and it's just about out. Let's just wiggle it a bit more. Yeah, this is pretty tough, so have some patience with it. But as you guys can see, you're gonna bend this quite a lot, right?
It's a little destroyed, right?
Yeah, it's a little destroyed. You're gonna have to expect that. But if this bothers you for whatever reason, you can always go to GM and order one of these. This isn't a Ferrari, so it's not gonna cost you. Yeah, this thing's gonna be like, you know, a few bucks. It's not gonna cost you $1,000, right? So don't worry about this whatsoever. But we'll show you that even with these bent pins, it goes right into that one, no problem whatsoever. Okay. All right, so first thing you wanna do is make sure to put this clip in before the engine cover goes on, because if it's already on and you're trying to wiggle this thing in, I feel like you might damage it or something like that. So we're just gonna go ahead and make sure that this clip point, this faces this way, because obviously, you know, the hose needs to fit in. So we're gonna put it in here, and this is pretty scary, to be honest with you, but just nicely wiggle it back and forth, make sure in the hole, it's slowly going in.
Yeah, it goes in much easier than it comes out, that's for sure.
For sure. So just like that, didn't damage anything, it's perfectly fine. Again, make sure the clip is facing that way.
Yep.
So let's go ahead and put this engine cover in now, and we're just gonna have to watch for that back hose.
I'll help you out here if I can.
Hard to get a good angle on this, but there's that. You got that side?
Yep.
So this just needs to get out of the way. Get this out of the way. Okay, that slides down there.
Nice test.
Now what you want to do here is go ahead and move this back up on top of the carbon, and same as this side, there's going to be one of these metal brackets here. So that's going to go on top of it, and you're going to screw into it. All right, there's the first shot of it inside the vehicle. That looks amazing. Look at that.
This thing looks like it's got like 20 more horsepower at least.
20 more horsepower just from that, boys. I just picked this up, and I have to say, this is so much heavier.
Is it?
I'd say it's at least, I mean, to be fair, this does add a lot of weight to it, but I would say this is like twice, maybe 3 times heavier than the carbon fiber covers. So.
I think also because it is a bit thicker. I mean, if you notice that, this is like, you see this here?
Yeah, it does look a bit thicker for sure. And what I will say is that, you know what? We may have added some weight with the carbon fiber mirrors and the skirts. We're saving weight here, baby.
There
so
we
if
go.
anything, we're net even overall on weight. Alrighty, so I guess at first you want to just do it by hand?
Yep, just put it in by freehand. Just screw it in. We're going clockwise now, quite obviously. And I'm gonna do all 4 before I tighten them, just to get a balance. I don't want to crack the carbon fiber.
Of course.
That's 1.
Beautiful.
Last one.
Final one's gonna go right over there. Let's see. Obviously make sure the bracket's lined up, and then that goes right in. All right, so by hand they're all screwed, and I guess we just got to go for the 10mm now.
That's it. Just get the socket. This is obviously all the easy stuff that I get to do.
Yep. So I guess don't tighten it fully. Do each corner a little bit and then tighten at the end.
Yep. I'm gonna go actually across because that's probably
smartest. Yep.
The best way. That's what you do with rims. Okay, back to here.
All right. It's pretty important to probably not overdo it because you don't want to crack the carbon fiber, right?
Yeah, if you crack that, you know, it's an expensive piece. Like we said, it's an investment. Don't break it.
All right, so honestly, just take this, lift it up, put it in, snap it into place. You're gonna hear a snap when this goes inside. So fairly easy to see if it's in or not.
Go ahead.
And then this all the way down, and you might think that that's in, but it's not. What you want to do is you want to listen for the sound. So
that's it.
Pretty obvious, you can hear that. And so this is nice and secure now. Obviously the screw's a tiny bit loose because of us pulling it in and out, of course. But it's stable, it's not. Man, that's one dirty engine cover. Let's go ahead and close it, see what it looks like. Now there might be a bit of glare here, obviously, but hopefully you guys can see it.
Okay.
It looks great.
I got a decent angle here.
It looks really good behind glass, so that's solid. That is solid.
Look at that. If only we had lighting in there,
Yeah,
that would pop
if we
so
had the
much.
appearance package with the LEDs, this would be amazing, especially at nighttime.
Oh yeah.
Thank you all so much for watching. A big shout out to AG Motorsports for sending us this carbon fiber piece. And of course, if you guys are interested in any carbon fiber like this right here, go click the link in the description. It'll take you to their website and their prices are phenomenal. This right here is $6.99, which, as we mentioned in the earlier video, compared to the carbon fiber mirrors for $1,000 from GM,
Big deal.
Big deal.
difference.
And so this stuff is just such a bargain, and it's quality products. This stuff is made in America, and if you're looking to support, you know, your local American businesses, this is a great way of doing that.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Let us know, what do you think about this engine cover? Obviously we love it, but let us know in the comments what you guys think. And finally, if you have not subscribed yet, definitely do so, because we've got even more videos coming. We've got those rocker panels coming, so do all that. We'll see you in the next one.
Peace.